Once the field thins out, then it does get a little bit more room. Mazdas have come to life. They're buzzing. Pace car to the pit lane. And 75 laps. And Indianapolis starts now in the Mazda MX-5 Cup. Chase Elliott immediately up to the high side to block off his teammate Alex Bowman, which leaves the door open for Squid, and Lucas cuts down. A couple members of chat already hooked up at the front of the field, but Squid goes to the high side. And, whoa, Squid about chopped the nose of Lucas. Well, we made it through turns 1 and 2, so we might actually be able to complete a lap. Let's see. They're looking awfully racy. I don't like the looks of it. I think I heard a car in the wall back there. There is a car in the wall, but there's no yellow. Automatic yellows are on. We gotta see. Okay, we're gonna have to bring it out ourselves. I don't know if it's because he wrecked on his own or what. Josh Berry, all on his lonesome, apparently. So something leads me to believe that he wasn't really on his own when he wrecked. I'd believe that he got help, and he did get help, barely, just a little touch. From I think that was Yo Gamer in the middle after contact with Allmendinger down low. Well, now on board. And it wasn't a lot of contact, but he just couldn't save it. Not sure if we're going to see another solo wreck in this race. We're heading down into turn 3, and it is Allmendinger on the bottom. But Yo Gamer comes down into him, gets shot up the racetrack just a little bit, and then Barry hard in the outside wall. Ready to go back to green after a single car incident involving Josh Berry. Alex Bowman leads him to the flag, Squid on the outside. And we are indeed back to green at Indy. So really don't know what happened to Christopher Bell and why he was in the pits for so long. Oh my goodness, the move from Ash. From the top to the bottom. And Ash is going for the lead. Side by side with Lucas in the Hooters car. Dale Jr. up top. And down the backstretch. See if we can make it a green flag lap this time. Looks like the 21 of Jeff picked up some front end damage somewhere, but he's going to keep going. Will power to the inside. I don't know if I like where this is headed. As we are 3 wide. Well, we might just make it a green flag lap. The Ash aggression, indeed. And it's worked for the moment. I don't know if the low side is going to be where you want to be at the end of the race. But for right now, I feel like that's not a bad place to be. Farther outside you are, I think the more danger you're in. Squid gonna save it. Oh, there was some contact in turn 1. And that was very similar to the bump that we saw Josh Berry take. And he hit the wall. In fact, probably a lot harder than the contact Barry had. We stay green. Nobody hit the wall. Nobody hit really anything except each other. So a small 5-car breakaway, but that's not going to last very long. And Haley Deegan in the wall back there, but she keeps it going. Whoa, Evo got bumped. Watch out behind us. Are we good? For the moment, we are. really surprised that there's been this much contact, but not a lot of wrecks so far. We got one car that's really been in trouble. Josh Berry on lap 1. So now this little breakaway gets a little bit more time for themselves, so we get to run under green a little bit more. Ash and Chase Elliott battling for the lead. Squid looking to form a third line to the outside, and I think he just did. Not yet. Packed up again. We got 2 distinct packs now. Into turn 3. Oh, big trouble behind the lead pack. I saw a couple cars up and over, and we are under yellow. Ash leads as we come to finish lap 7. Kyle Busch, after the yellow flag goes. Actually, they're going to give the lead to Chase Elliott. So this was the second pack here. They had fallen off after some contact earlier on, and Ricky Bobby checked up, and oh my goodness, did they go off. Ricky Bobby, Austin Cindric, and D. Kuzmic up and over. Austin's in it, and I think Jeff got a piece of that again as well. Rollbar Cam on the 33. Ricky Bobby just checks up, and I don't really know why. And the 33 gets clipped. Bouncing all over the place, and that wasn't the only car that flipped. Ricky Bobby's still flipping. Well, at least when it comes to Ricky Bobby's flip, I mean, he was the car that caused all this, but man! A wild ride that still isn't over. Finally comes to a rest. Goodness. Well, coming around to complete lap 11. We've had 2 incidents, the second one bigger than the first, as we are back to green at Indy. Bell caught up to the back of the pack right before we went green. Not sure what he was doing, lingering back there as much as he was. Ash and Bubba Wallace, that was a good pairing in qualifying, got them both a lot better starting position. As Elliott holds the lead, Squid trying to cut down to the bottom. I think he has. There's Pat. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lick of damage on the car, so I have no idea what he was doing. Down the backstretch, they are just looking way too racy here in the early going as Lucas trying to make a move on Chase Elliott. And for the moment, he's got it done. Contact in the back of the pack. Couple cars in the wall. Yo Gamer hit the wall hard. But once again, the game is not going to bring out a caution, so we have to do it ourselves. Oh, there it is. Caution is out. And from Blimp Cam, let's see what goes on here. We know the 69 brushes the wall a little bit, keeps going, but then shit goes crazy behind him. And the 56... I don't know what it looked like he just spun himself off of Logano, but I guess we could be wrong on that. I don't know if he got hooked. We'd have to take a look at Chase Cam. 56 hard in the wall on that one. So let's see, who's at fault on this? Oh no, Logano comes down. Logano comes down and the 56 goes in the wall, also collects Pat. Chase Elliott remains your leader as we are back to green, coming to take lap 17 of 75 here at Indianapolis. Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman on the inside. That was the front row to start this race. Really hoping Ash makes her way to the bottom at some point. The top lane is not really a safe place to be. And look who made the move to the top lane, Evo. Right in behind Bubba Wallace. A lot of single file for now there on that high lane, right up against the wall as Denny Hamlin's trying to make something happen. Nobody pulling out yet. Ash to the lead, can't clear. In through the corner. We've survived for now. Can we get a complete lap of green flag racing? Elliott to the top. Whoa. Actually, only to the middle to guard Bubba Wallace. Now to the high side. I think he was thinking about coming back down to the bottom, didn't. We're 3 wide, tightly packed. Watch out here. Saw Natalie Decker have a little bit of a bobble mid-corner. Wide indeed, which is when everything gets dangerous. These cars don't really seem to last very long sitting 3 wide. I think Logano just had some contact with Ricky Bobby. And Evo pushed in the wall. He's still going. Yellow flag is out for the crash behind him. We're going to see how bad the damage is on the 99. So we focus on Bell. I don't know if there was a checkup or it was when... So Natalie Decker shoves Evo in the wall, and then Josh Berry just kind of looked like he turned Bell there at the very end. What the deal was here between Bell and Barry, and Bell checked up, Barry didn't. So on board with Evo, he's going to get shoved into the wall by Natalie Decker here in the exit of turn 3. 1 scrape and 2 scrapes of the wall. But keeps it rolling, and I didn't really see any body panels come off, so that's usually a good sign, and the fact he didn't come immediately down pit road. So, well, here we go again. Everyone all packed up. Pace car to the pit lane. A car with damage on the front end leads this race in the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Hey, I see the Cal car survived its earlier contact. On the lead lap in the main pack. Ash has made her way to the inside. That's probably the safest place to be. See if she stays down there. Highest member of chat at this point in the race is Red Wing, sitting in 4th place in the car that didn't even want to render in properly at the start. Denny Hamlin only able to get down to the middle line. And there, uh-oh. Don't start that. Don't start that. You settle that down. Yep, you are hanging on. You're actually making up ground. Watch out for that 35! Evo keeps it straight somehow, and it was Haley Deegan. Wait, where did he go? Where's Evo at? Caution is not out. We better make sure. Nope, he's good. He's still rolling. Ash does have a little bit of a rocket up to 3rd on that inside line. That's Evo's 2nd near-death scenario, but really his 3rd near-death scenario of this race. Evo moves up to the high side. The 68 that's a lap down. Fighting in with these guys. Will be a third of the way next time by. Will Power to the lead. Stop that! It did stop it for a second. Stop your stuttering. This pack is scary. If they make it through the corner all like this, it'll be a miracle. And a checkup. Oh, man! I saw Ross Chastain go flying. And the game finally brings out the caution. And I think Evo survived again. So what happens here? The checkup. And then Chastain just came absolutely flying in. As Evo came down, and some side-by-side contact, I mean, it makes sense why Evo's car's got some damage on this, because Chastain flew in there. So we'll ride around with Evo. There's just a checkup on the top line where Evo wasn't really at. And then just tried to move down to avoid a little bit of an accident, and in comes Chastain, who just comes in at Mach Jesus. So what does this look like from the one car's view? I mean, if he doesn't hit the 99, I mean, I don't know. He's going to hit somebody else. I don't know if he ever even gets on the brakes. So Smee is in behind Evo. Does the 99 get some help? Yes, he does. Smee into the back of Evo, and that's how it happens. This Bell lagging a little bit behind, but back to green flag racing. Denny Hamlin leads from Will Power. And the 69 car that was hard in the wall earlier. Well, not really hard in the wall, but in the wall earlier. Now sits in second. Tough luck for Jeff so far in this race, because he got in that early trouble and then has not even left the pit lane yet. Not 29 of 75. Hamlin trying to keep the 69 behind, but also work on the 35. Might be a losing battle as Caleb, the winner at the Daytona Oval, is up in the mix for the first time today. Yellow flag is out as the 88's hard in the wall as well. And that happened, assuming we were up at current time. So I feel like there are two incidents out here. So what the hell happens here to the 88? Bubba Wallace, well, a checkup, and he got bubbaed. Pat might have picked up some minor damage again. But what the hell else happened on the track? Anything? So let's ride along with Bubba. He had just gotten smacked by Larson. And then just runs somebody into the wall. Well, we'll watch along from Pat's view. If he touched him, it wasn't much. That's an interesting one. Not really sure why he would have done that. But now let's ride along with the 88. A B dollar sign. This was the main victim of the crash, and he just got bubbaed into the wall. Oh. Good Lord. Pace car is in. I completely missed that happening. We are back to green with Caleb in the lead. But he actually does not come up to cover the 11. Never got up there in time. So the 35 will stay on the bottom. Dale Jr. with a move to the high side. What is Logano doing? No! Well, I see the 44. New scheme on Natalie Decker this week. The blue and white car, third in line on the inside. That was a new scheme for the Indy Roval as well, but... Oh, I did not like that move from the 22. That looked like it had bad written all over it, and hard in the wall goes Haley Deegan. We got Will Power up and over in front of everybody. The game is not thrown a caution, so I guess we're going to have to. How does that not bring out a yellow in game? Well, let's see here. Will Power. Ash does get squeezed a little bit. I think she'll be all right. Will Power right up in front of everybody. To the in-car. And just another one that... It's just the exit of these corners. I don't know why they can't figure it out. And let's see. Can usually just tell by the sounds. But this is going to be an interesting view from Ash. And I really don't think she caught that much of this. Maybe a little door-to-door contact with the 17 of Deegan, but overall, I don't think that's going to affect too much. Bad pit stop, bad something, I have not a clue, as we are green at a really weird time. We went green on the exit of turn 2. As we're 3 wide at the start-finish line. And Joey Logano, who's gotten a penalty in this race, is about to try and take the lead. There's a cow leading at Indianapolis. We still have a long way to go in this one. Will Power, who flipped during the last yellow, I do believe is on the lead lap and running at the back of this pack in the red car. Cow was in the wall again, but we keep it rolling. No idea how she made it back that far. Lucas all alone on the high side by himself. Now Ash gonna come up to help. The 56, who flipped earlier. Not at all for position, but I mean, I feel like that's why the game is confused right now, because we got a bunch of cars running up here with the leaders that are not on the lead lap. And trouble again, and I think it's Lucas and others. So here we go. What spawns this? Natalie Decker creeping up on Lucas, shoved Lucas in the wall. Ash gets turned. It was Evo that flipped. And then the 71 bounced off the back of Ash's car as well. And Ash on board. You can see Decker shove the 10 of Lucas up. Ash gets spun. Not really going to be much damage from Evo coming over the top, but I think it's that rear damage that might be concerning. And honestly, I don't really know. So on board with the 99. Yep. Yeah, there's no way this car starts a flip like that unless he gets help from behind, and I think it may have been Austin. So let's see if this is the case. Let's see if the 68 gets into the back of the 99. Yup. Austin sends Evo for a long, tumbling ride. Ash is actually still running, and I think, at least for the moment, keeping her position. So we are apparently back to racing in the corner again. Pace car being MIA. Oh, Jesus, there it was. It's going to make that happen, I guess, for the rest of this one. 3 wide at the start-finish line. Logano to the high side, and Squid's going for the lead. Caleb shuffled back to 3rd in line on the outside. And Smee all alone in the middle, and nobody feels bad for him. And whoa! Oh boy! Watch out, 69 is around, but doesn't hit anything. Yellow flag is out, and we didn't even make it 2 corners. Nope, it didn't happen again. I thought it might have. No, we are back to green at Indy to take lap 50 on one of the messier cautions we've had today. Squid leads. The 71 down there on the apron may become a problem here on the back straightaway. Go. Dale Jr. might get picked off by the 71. Decker's dancing around. Squid leads. Since we have a smaller pack up front right now, let's see if they can keep it green for a while. Right now we're only 2 wide. Squid left the high side abandoned for a little bit. Now back up there in front of Kyle Busch. Well, 44 is making moves, which is not who we want to see up here. That blue and white OnlyFans car been at the center of a lot of the incidents here today, as we are 3 wide into turn 1. Yellow flag is out for Lord knows what reason for Jeff. Just for Jeff. Let's follow around the 21 and see what he did to bring out the yellow. Outside of maybe run out of gas. They just parked it. We are back to green. Travis Pastrana leads. And up to the high side. 20 laps to go at Indy. And Squid and Caleb might be our only hope. I think you're safe from crashing in the first 3 laps because you're not in with these guys. And I wouldn't be super surprised if you found your way back to the pit lane. Yeah, you'll pull a Jeff and park it. Well, this has the looks of our big one right here. I don't like any of what's going on right now. So many cars up in with everybody here. For the moment, everybody's okay. Smee to the low side. '69 car, the cow, back to pit road. Ash is back with the lead group. Probably trying to fight for that first car a lap down spot. The ticker's all over the place. Alex Bowman is in that current spot. He is only one lap down. But so is the 69 car. A 29 car crash. Anything's possible, I suppose. Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the lead. I'm really kind of worried about what the AI Indianapolis 500 is going to look like if we're... I feel like it's because all the cars are in the same spot that it wants to do this right now. And that just so much happens in these Mazda races. That was a checkup, and Smee keeps it straight for the moment. Smee with a save. Small breakaway for the time being. Whoop. There's Evo riding around. Feels like pace speed. Lap 58. Dale Jr. getting shuffled back. You are indeed driving. I can't find any faults in that logic. Somebody just came to the pit lane or towed or something. My name's on the bottom of the ticker. That's usually an indication that something bad has happened. God, everybody's dipping now. Jesus God. We have been green a surprisingly long time. We'll see how long it can stay that way. Ricky Bobby also to the pits. Oh boy! I think that was Squid crouching down a little bit. We got away with it for now. We are still safe somehow. Ricky Bobby remains on the ticker. And somehow we're still safe again. Smee was trying to get sideways. Josh Berry as well. This just feels like nothing good is gonna happen here anytime soon. Ash is the first car 2 laps down. Probably need William Byron to come in and make a pit stop all on his own. Cindric came down the pit lane. It definitely is, and I think we're going to get lucky and get by Austin Cindric, who had just come out of pit road. Yep, he's going to slot in the back of the pack. But that's just yet another car to add to all this chaos. after 15 to go. Check up on the exit of turn 4. That doesn't often happen. And I do wonder also, what's the fuel situation like on any of these cars? You think the cars that have gotten into trouble are going to be okay? Will the cars that haven't? Not like there's many cars that haven't been involved in at least something today. As I think we found what might cause our next yellow. The 99 car is in the pack sights. What could go wrong here? Catching a much slower car right as we enter turn 3. And somehow we haven't wrecked yet. And we might not. Oh, Logano into the 99 again. Hell, Evo's car certainly looks a lot better than it does the last time we saw it. Squid gonna battle for the lead. Chase Elliott is your current leader? After fighting back from a lap down. Evo in the middle. Not certain I like those prospects, but this is a little bit surprising, a longer green flag run. On the bright side, Evo has given Squid the lead for the moment, but Natalie Decker forming a third line on the high side. Somehow we're okay. It only took like 50 laps for these cars to finally learn how to drive Indianapolis. Willpower, oddly enough, though, is still running around. He's in 11th spot. That car flipped earlier and just kept going. Oh, I don't like any of this. There's just so much happening everywhere. Cars nose to tail, 10 deep. Haley Deegan, who was a menace earlier in this race, sitting there in 25th, riding around the back with Willpower. Well, you did, I do believe, fully fix your car. Now, it cost you a whole bunch of laps, but your car is probably just as good as the rest of them. You were just driving around real slow. Check up! Once again, we're all right. At 88 leading that line on the high side. That's not for position. Larson just got into the 20 of Bell back in the pack. Smee is not your leader. Not sure why it says that. Neither is Willpower. The leader is indeed Travis Pastrana. It would be kind of hilarious if you repaid Decker for putting you in the wall. Caleb's back down to 9th. Squid may be our best hope. Although, nope. We're good. I saw a whole bunch of brake lights again. That got scary. Denny Hamlin, who somehow has the fastest lap of this race, with a damaged front end, is indeed up here in battling. Squid got cut off by Pastrana. It's going to be a good move for him because that 88 on the high side, that's not for, like we said, not for position. Another slow car up there. Can't tell who it is. All these cars up here towards the front. A lot of them. Whoa. Checking up again. We're safe again. A lot of them are laps down. So really, I mean, Pastrana's fighting Hamlin and Squid. And I mean, Natalie Decker, but she's got a lap car in front of her. We'll be coming around to 10 laps to go. And Bubba in the wall back there, but keeps it straight. We stay green. I'm really worried about just how long everyone can go on gas. Looks like Ricky Bobby up there. Hamlin is your leader. Ignore the ticker. And this is shaping up real well for Denny Hamlin if it holds up like this, because got a lap car in his inside and outside. Bubba looking racy on the bottom of the racetrack. Hamlin gonna abandon that spot to cover off low. I'm not sure that's a high percentage move. Lucas keeps it straight again. We've almost had about 10 wrecks since our last caution. Ricky Bobby, thankfully, I think they're gonna catch him on the straight. Hopefully they can find a way to navigate. 88 going to make a move around the outside, which means Pastrana's going to get picked by the 26th. And Hamlin moves by, and Decker moves low. Natalie Decker leads. Don't let Natalie win, please. For the love of all that is holy. Makes the move. Forms that third line. So some competition for Natalie. Ash, just do something. Just take out that 44. Or at least somebody cause a yellow. Somebody do something. I think that was Ricky Bobby scraped the wall. I heard something. Oh my! Whoa! Bubba Wallace, and I believe that was Smee, go hard in the wall. We're still wrecking after the yellow. So it's the green car on the outside that's Smee. We had a check up here. Ricky Bobby hit the wall. And then Bubba crowds Chase Elliott and gets shot back up, and oh! Hard contact for both. For anyone who's ever hated Smee. Take a look at this sharp right turn. Oh! Smee didn't really turn right. Bubba's just running alongside the 9 car of Chase Elliott. Got too close to him, bounced off of him, and bang! God! Pat's finally in the right spot. Outside lane's just lingering back. Break the pair, they were racing! 2 laps to go! Natalie Decker leads from Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Squid, and Dale Jr. Hamlin breaks out to try and make past the 44. The 88 shot out of a cannon. He's not even racing for the win. And getting shoved out of the way by Squid. He's going to hold up everybody. And the yellow's out. Which means we are going to finish under yellow. They were already wrecking in front. Pastrana in with Chase Elliott. I think that's Cindric on his roof. Everyone's skills are quite literally the max that they can be. Travis Pastrana. Oh, no, it all started... Right, it started up here towards the front. So let's take a look at that. Squid and Dollar$ign heading into turn 1. Dollar$ign, who's not even a factor in this finish, dive bombs the 03. And then that's just a complete mess. 88 comes up, clogs the track, and then they completely wreck behind him. Well, so coming around to complete lap 75, Denny Hamlin wins it. Squid second. Natalie Decker third. Ash came down the pit lane for whatever reason under that yellow. Yeah, I think it's just a combination of the apparently, yes. Even though it states she's on lap 0. I think it's just a combination of the Mazdas and this track. I don't know what it is. I put them everywhere else, and they just can't seem to figure out how to get around here. But this is the second race in a row where the game has broke a little bit, so I'm going to have to do some tinkering between now and hopefully Sunday to get everything figured out.